Hello friends, I'm John Laspina, the Carnivore teacher. This is a mini-series on plant toxins, and the last one I did was on oxalates, and this episode is about phytates, also known as phytic acid. As I said before, thanks to the YouTube subscriber St. John's Storm, gave me the idea to do a little mini-series, so I figured why not? All right, phytates or phytic acid is a natural compound found in plant seeds, grains, legumes, nuts, and some vegetables. It serves as the primary storage form of phosphorus in plants. However, in humans, phytic acid is considered an anti-nutrient because it binds to essential minerals like calcium, magnesium, iron, and zinc, preventing their absorption in our gut. This can contribute to mineral deficiencies, especially in diets high in plant-based foods. So let's go over the highest, the moderate, and the lowest level plant toxins that contain these phytates. The highest phytic acid plant foods are typically seeds, grains, and legumes, and some of them include seeds like pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, sesame seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds. Seeds are among the highest in phytic acid, especially when consumed in large quantities. And if you watched my last episode, oxalates are involved too. So I'm basically just talking about phytic acid, but you'll recognize some of these plant foods also having oxalate. Whole grains, wheat, oat, rice, barley, rye, these, especially when not soaked or fermented, contain significant amounts of phytic acid. Legumes like beans, lentils, peas, chickpeas, soybeans, and even peanuts are rich in phytic acid, particularly when not properly prepared, like soaking or sprouting. When you soak these things, the toxin comes out into the water and you throw the water away, and there's less phytic acid. You're still getting it, but it's significantly less. So that's why people soak and sprout. All nuts, most nuts, almonds, walnuts, cashews, hazelnuts, pistachio nuts contain moderate to high levels of phytic acid, with almonds being among the highest. And almonds have the oxalates. Almonds also have other toxins in there. Corn, a staple in many diets. Corn has a notable amount of phytic acid. Triticala, triticale, a hybrid grain between wheat and rye containing high amounts of phytic acid. Quinoa, with a popular gluten-free grain, it contains moderate amounts of phytic acid. Amaranth, another gluten-free grain similar to quinoa with moderate levels of phytic acid. Potatoes contain lower phytic acid compared to grains and legumes, but still have some. Sweet potatoes, like regular potatoes, have a moderate amount of phytic acid. Carrots, while primarily known for being rich in vitamins, also contain a moderate amount of phytic acid. Kale and other leafy greens contain phytic acid as well, and cabbage contain phytic acid, even though it's low in oxalate. Those are high to moderate phytic acid. Now, if you still want to add some vegetables on your plate, you're not a complete carnivore, you want to be a ketovore, you want to have some leafy greens, here's some low phytic acid plant foods that contain minimal amounts of this anti-nutrient. Some of these include fruit. Most fruits, such as apples and pears and grapes and melons, have very low or negligible levels of phytic acid. Now, of course, they're higher in fructose, and some of them are higher in oxalates, so you have to weigh that when you're talking about anti-nutrients. Leafy greens like vegetables, lettuce, spinach, Swiss chard are lower in phytic acid compared to grains and legumes. Need I talk about oxalate with that, though? We talked about that in the last episode. Tomatoes are low in phytic acid and a good source of vitamins, but they're a moderate oxalate. Cucumbers, very low in phytic acid, making them good hydrating vegetables. Zucchini, another low phytic acid vegetable. Mushrooms, generally low in phytic acid while providing various nutrients. Bell peppers, low in phytic acid, high in vitamin C, moderate level of oxalates, if you remember my last episode. Onions are low in phytic acid, commonly used in cooking, and radishes low in phytic acid, and a crunchy, low-calorie vegetable. It's important to consider not just one plant toxin. Everything I just mentioned was talking about phytic acid, but they also have many other anti-nutrients, other plant toxins. That's what this little mini-series is about, is we're breaking down each plant toxin, but they also contain the other plant toxins. My solution to avoiding all plant toxins, I think you know what I'm going to say, is to go carnivore. You avoid all of them. Meat contains no plant anti-nutrients, no plant toxins. This is why I do this. But many people find just a carnivore diet too restrictive at first. They don't like the sound of just eating meat, and they would like to have the variety of plants. So you take the low oxalate, low phytic acid plants, and you can enjoy those if you don't have any issues with the plant toxins. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you found phytic acid and phytate video here helpful. If you did, click the thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber, because when you subscribe, you get a notification if you click the bell icon that I'm putting out a video every day, by the way. And I also have a few interviews that I do a month with very enlightening talks from inspirational people. Check those out. And share this video with someone who you think may benefit. Ladies and gentlemen, our next anti-nutrient that we're going to talk about tomorrow is lectins. Lectins. This one was phytic acid. Take care.